Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Relationship Maintenance. My name's Trey Kearney. I'm a certified life and relationship coach. I'm here to help you maintain, sustain, and remain in healthy relationships. By maintaining your relationship, we maintain our cars, we maintain our appliances, we maintain our cell phones, we maintain things outside of us, but we don't maintain our relationships. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to take a look at the hood under the hood of your life car. I'm here to lift up the hood of your life and your relationship and take a look and see what's going wrong. So, if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the share button, and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. And we're going to get right into it tonight, and we're going to be talking about this is a touchy subject, but it's okay. We all grown. That's why we're here in the evening now. So I got a message from a viewer who said, I never had an orgasm. That's big. She said, I never had an orgasm. And then she proceeded to say, by my husband without something else. So just a regular orgasm from them making love. So I want to talk about that tonight and why you may be having a problem reaching your climax as a woman. A lot of men, we already know that the men are going to reach their climax. That goes without saying most of the time, unless you got a mature brother who is mentally stimulated more than physically stimulated. So, we're going to talk about the reasons why a woman may be struggling with reaching her climax without any additional support like hands and mouths and toys and things like that. So let's get right into it. Welcome. I see y'all coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please leave your comments if you would like to. I would appreciate if you go over to YouTube so that I can see your comments and put them on the screen. So let's get started. We're going to call this the art of making love. Y'all ready for this conversation? So if you're a woman and you are struggling to reach your peak, to get a climax with your husband, to get the big O, and he can never actually get you there without some other type of stimulation. This is going to help you out tonight. And for the brothers, this is going to help you out tonight to get your woman there without any other help, right? So if you're a healthy man and you can sustain for at least 30 minutes. So we all know we Generation X and ain't nobody doing no marathons no more. So if you could last 30 minutes to an hour as a man, 45 and over, this is for you and you're good. But we're going to help you out tonight. So let's talk about the things that you need to do as a woman and the things our man needs to hear and allow you to do as a woman to reach your peak with him without any other stimulation. Number one, a lot of women say, my man can't get me there. I need you to know, ladies, you have to really know your own body. Now, this is grown folk talk. So if anybody in the room is under 18, please excuse them. Put your earbuds in. This is for adults only. That's a disclaimer. This is for adults only. So if your children are in the room, grandkids, nieces, nephews, whoever, send them out of the room because this is not a conversation for them. We're going to be talking about orgasms and stuff. So, first, you have ladies. This is very important for us. And I'm so happy that I learned this about myself. You have to know your own body. In order for you to be pleased by your spouse, it should be your spouse, your partner, you need to know your own body. You need to know your touch points. So you need to be able to know where he needs to go to get you where you need to go, right? You need to know when you are in the act of making love, because we're calling this the art of making love, the art of love making. You need to know when you need to lean forward. Now, I hope this is not too much for anybody because if it is, you should leave now. You need to know, and I'm speaking to my ladies because I'm trying to help y'all out, when to lean forward, right? Because you need to know how your body responds to intercourse, right? So you need to know when to lean forward. You need to know when to lean backward or to the side, lean back, lean back. And you need to know these things so that when you feel when you're in a good position to feel the feeling, then you know your body. A lot of women are not reaching their climax or being pleased by their husbands or their spouses because you don't know your own body. You don't know what it takes to get you there. So how can somebody else? Your body is your temple and you are the navigation, right? So if you get in the car and you don't put anything in the navigation or you don't have a plan to where you're going, you're never going to get to where you're going. So your body is that car. And you are the one who is the specialist in the navigation to get you where you're going. So you have to really figure out what you need. And most of us know it, but we've been taught as women that we supposed to be meek, and we are biblically meek. But when you're in the bedroom with your husband, you ain't supposed to be meek and mild. You're supposed to be doing what you need to do for both of y'all to enjoy the moment, right? Y'all getting this? Y'all keeping up with me? You have to be okay with being free in the bedroom. And so many women are reserved and they're taught even to initiate. Like we're taught like you can't initiate and all of these other things. So thank you, Nancy. So you to make sure that you know your body. That's number one. So we only gonna be here for 30 minutes, but I want y'all to learn tonight. I want the women tonight to go in your room with your husband, and I want you to just try something different tonight, right? If you have not gotten to the point where you've been satisfied without other stimulation, I want you to try something different tonight. I want you to rock your body. Okay, I want you to be in control of your body, not over dominating him or any of those things. And we're going to talk about communication too. Not over dominating him or any of those things, but doing something different. Like if you move your hip just a little bit to the left, you're going to feel something different. Like if you move your hip just a little bit to the right, if you lean back, all the way back, all the way back. And I know we have a certain age, but you could do it. Trust me. Or if you lean all the way forward, or if you bend your knees and trust me, just try some different stuff with your body. Let him tell him, I just want to explore some different things tonight. So let me use you as a toy. And he'll be so happy that you even said that, that everybody gonna be happy. Brothers, the brothers who are listening, invite your wife. Tell her, listen, I heard this woman. As a matter of fact, let's go look at her on YouTube real quick. We're gonna go look at the art of making love so that you can get to where you're going because men want to please us. They sometimes we don't know how to tell them to please us, so they don't know. But tell your lady tonight, do you. Don't be scared. I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't gonna just lean a little to the left, lean a little to the right, lean back, lean forward, turn around, just do something different and get to know your body on me. And I'm okay with that. A lot of times couples are not doing this. Number two, number one was know your own body. Men too. Men, listen, let me get back. Let me not rush through this. Men, know your own body, right? Slow down. Slow down, son. I'm saying this with all love and affection. Slow down. Take your time, right? Just when you feel like you getting ready to get there too quick, you need to gently move her a different way or do something different. Like men, y'all got to know your body too. And some men don't know their body. So that's why you come too fast. I can't say that any other way. That's why you reach your climax before she reaches hers all the time because you don't know your body. You don't know certain things stimulate you, certain positions. You don't want to get into those positions that you know are going to make you go. You don't want to get in those positions until the end, until she's satisfied, right? And we're trying to get her there with nothing, no other stimulation other than you. So men, know your body, know when she's in that position where you know it's going to take you there, and save that position for last because you know that move that she put on you. Say, hey babe, don't do that because I'm trying to be here for at least 30 minutes with you, at least 30 minutes. Let go over there and don't do that. So you have to tell her that so that because you know your body and don't be selfish. Number two, communication. The secret to better intimacy is communication. And I'm not just talking about moaning and groaning, right? Listen, y'all got to talk to each other before you even get in the bedroom. We got to start having some conversations as adults, right? We got to really talk about what we like, what we don't like, our fears, because some people go into the bedroom and they scared you're gonna ask them to do something because you don't know that they don't like that. Just tell him, I don't like that. And when you do it, I'm not stimulated. So we have to have real conversations, right? And this is for my brothers. I need y'all to be okay with your woman giving you direction. It is not to belittle you, it is not to make you feel small, it is not to emasculate you. It is because we know our body. We are learning our body and we know our bodies and we have to give you direction, right? Listen, tell your girl it's okay to give me direction. It's okay for you to talk to me before, during, and after. But during, let her know that you can say a little to the left, or you can say, "Oh, don't do that." Tell her, because you don't want to be in that position where you pop off and she ain't satisfied. So she laying there, because be a lot of women laying next to y'all with their back to y'all with their lips twisted, and you think you done did something, but you didn't do nothing. And I don't mean you didn't do nothing, but what you if you don't know what you don't know, right? So you have to really have conversations during, before, and after. And we got to be grown-ups. Y'all know we Generation X, so we grown. We 45 and up, and then nobody feeling shouldn't get hurt if somebody need to tell you that that didn't feel good to me or that felt great. And fellas, this communication, you got to take the cues. Brothers, listen to me. Is this too much for y'all? Is it, y'all still here? Tap the screen, say we still here. It's okay. It's not too much. Fellas, y'all have to learn how to take the communication cues, right? When she is saying yes, the worst thing in the world is for you to change the position. Why y'all do that? Don't do that. When she's saying yes and then you go do something else, like, well, yo, you just messed up the whole thing. You just made her have to start all over again to get to where she already was. And ladies, raise your hand. Don't leave me out here on a skinny branch. Say hallelujah, amen. She telling the truth. So many women be right there and she says something, or she moans, or she lets you know that it's pleasing, and you do something else. No, keep doing that. Keep doing that right there. That right there that you do. When she starts sounding like that's good, just keep doing it. Don't change the position. Don't move her. Don't flip her. Just do that. I hope y'all hear me. Just the next time you in the room with her and she's like, yes, 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 y'all just completely switch up. And we like, what the, what? Don't do that, okay? Take the cues and know when she's saying yes that you're in the right spot, right? You are definitely in the right spot. So that's communication. Number 1 was know your own body. Just know your own body, especially the women. Y'all got to know your body. You got to know what makes you tick, cuz he can't do it if you don't know. Number 2, communication. You have to have these conversations before anything even happens. Just let's just talk about it. Have juicy conversations. Work up to it. Have some good juicy conversations when y'all laying in the bed and ain't nobody doing nothing. Maybe he can't hang her, yes, or he's listen, we gonna get to that. Just everybody just communicate, talk to each other, say what you want, say what you don't want. It's okay. It's fine. I promise you. We all want to talk to each other. We all want to get what we want to get. And that's the truth. So the third thing, because our time really be winding down real fast, then I'll take some Q&A if that's what y'all want to do, especially my women. Women, if you are not a member on my YouTube channel, New You Nation Network YouTube channel, New You Nation Network YouTube channel. If you are not a member, I'm going to talk to the women after hours and the men, and we can have some conversations that are private where I can answer all of your questions. We're not talking about foreplay. We're not talking about foreplay. We're talking about women who said the woman who sent me a message said she can't get an orgasm without any other type of stimulation. So we're talking about straight making love None of that. We all know about foreplay and all of that. But this woman and a lot of women are not getting pleased by their husband with just making love. And we need to get past that. So number one is she needs to know her own body. Because a lot of times you just need to lean forward, lean backward, lean to the side, or lean to the other side. It's about knowing, they used to say, your G spot. It's about you knowing where you need to go and how low and how deep and how wide and all of that other stuff. You really need to know how to what you need. Number two was communication. You need to have conversations with your boo. You need to whisper in his ear a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And then for the brothers with the communication, you need to tell her, stop. Nah, don't, no. You about to ruin it for yourself. Now you don't say it like that, but say, all right, let me flip her over, pick her up, move her over, turn her around, because you know that that's gonna do the whole thing and it's gonna all be over. So just change her position and then stop. And the next thing is mental stimulation. The mental connection is everything. You need to like your partner. So y'all need to stay being the best, highest versions of yourself in the relationship so that y'all can stay connected. A lot of people are not getting where they need to go in the bedroom because they are not mentally connected anymore. Y'all don't even like each other. I don't know how you think you're gonna get somewhere where you're gonna both be pleased if y'all don't like each other. Y'all got to work through that thing. And when I say mental stimulation, let me tell y'all. Have anybody here? Have y'all ever had a reach the climax at the same time? The climax at the same time. It's an amazing thing. But it takes mental connection and mental stimulation. So, ladies, I'm telling you, and men, am I about to tell my business? I can't tell my business because this not private. Oh, Lisa said, "Yes, Lord." Right. Listen, if you like your partner, if you like him or you like her, and y'all are in the act of, and y'all make eye contact. Not only eye contact, this listen, not only eye contact, if y'all breathe together, like if eye contact and breathing together, right? So you got to talk to him with your eyes, right? If you talk to him with your eyes and you're breathing a certain way, once y'all really start to do what you need to do to be in tune with each other, you look in each other's eyes and you breathe together, right? And you let him know, not yet, not yet, right? And then he's gonna feel when you start to feel that that thing is about to happen. But y'all have to have mental connection, emotional connect, breathing together, looking in each other's eyes, and stop being shy, ladies, and breathe heavy. The man needs to know that he's doing his job, and a lot of us we quiet. That don't work for them because they don't know that you enjoying yourself, and they need to know that you're enjoying yourself. Most of the time, a man is because the breathing gets different. So, but women, we laying there, we trying not to let him know. I don't know why, because the more you tell him you're enjoying it, the more the behavior is going to continue, right? So, you got to look deep into each other's eyes and breathe together. Just breathe. Like when I say breathe, I mean breathe and just connect with each other. And then, ladies, you have to tell him. You got to be like, you got to be looking at him, right? I'm telling y'all, brother gonna respect you, and he gonna not pop off until you're ready. But you gotta do what you need to do. You gotta look at him, and you gotta shake your head. You gotta know, and then when you think he is, you gotta stop moving. Like, and this works wonders when a woman is on top because then you're in control of kind of sort of controlling the momentum. And when you could slow down, and then when you're ready you can speed up, and then he'll know, and then both of y'all will go. Tell us yeah or nay. Communicate. Yes, the brothers are saying tell us yes or no. You have to communicate with your partner. Body language, verbal communication, touching, all of these things are going to help, but you cannot be reserved in the bedroom. Now, I'm not talking about y'all got to be swinging from chandeliers and all of that. I'm telling you, got to be okay with being okay We're doing what it takes to get what you want, especially the women who are saying, I have never experienced an orgasm without any type of other stimulation because you don't know your body. Because once you know your body, and this is a key factor too, fellas, y'all got to be able to hold off. And most older men, and these are conversations that I had with older men and experiences that I had with older men, the men that I was with, okay, my husband and a couple others, but that ain't none of y'all business. But the men said older men have more control. They can control, they know what they're doing. So ladies, you got, at least if you got a man that's a good 30 minutes, because fellas, truth be told, can I tell y'all something? Can I can I tell y'all something? Truth be told, we not looking for 2 hours. Ladies, help me out, ladies. We not looking for 2 hours no more. We looking for a good 30, 45, and we all right. 'Cause listen, the legs ain't flexible like they used to be. The back is tired, like, the hands and stuff. We not looking for that much time no more. And I know a lot of men don't want to feel like, we don't want no minute man. Let's take that off the table. But 30 to 45, we good. Just think about it as a workout in the gym. How long do we as Generation X 45 and up want to work out in the gym? 45 minutes to an hour. And then cardio, the heart rate is too high, and it's time for us to go. So I hope that this was helpful to you, to somebody on here. I hope that you are going to let go of being judged or whatever is holding you back, that you are with your man and you're going to be comfortable. You're going to be comfortable to just let yourself go and let him know, this is what I need. And for him to let you know, this is what I need. And I think everybody will get to where they're trying to go if we just do these three things: know your own body, mental connection, and communication will get you to the next level in love making in your marriage. So, thank you to everybody that followed. Please subscribe to the New You Nation Network YouTube channel. New You Nation Network YouTube channel. Become a member, because we're going to be doing the after hours where we're going to have Q&A, where we're going to talk a little bit deeper, because I can't say everything I want to say out here in public, because I don't know what the limits are on these platforms. But in private communities, which is the membership on YouTube, we could talk a little more extensive about doing the things that we need to do and having deeper conversation. So if you have any questions, please put it in the chat before we get out of here. Questions, comments, thoughts, reactions. If you are struggling, if you just tuned in, you're tuned into relationship maintenance. And we talked about, if you're struggling to have an orgasm with your significant other, there are three things that you need to do that can turn that around for you. And the three things was: number one, know your own body, because no one can satisfy you if you don't know what satisfies you. Number two, communication is key, before, during, and after, right? Before, during, and after. When you plan an event, not saying that making love is an event, but it is an event. When you plan an event, you talk about it before, you talk about it during, and then you do an after talk to say what worked, what didn't work, and what we can try next time. Or round two, if you still on round, if you still around tour, because again, we Generation X. And again, that mental connection. That mental connection is everything. I don't know if I know some people haven't had it, but it's the most amazing thing in the world to have, to both reach your climax at the same time. And if you look into each other's eyes and you get your breathing in sync with each other, it's an amazing thing. Okay? So let's try these things and come back and let me know how that works for you. Please send me a message Leave a comment on the video. Please share, subscribe, follow, friend, and like me. I'm on all social media platforms. And I would be happy to talk about anything that you guys want to talk about relationship wise, because this is relationship maintenance. And I teach you how to maintain, sustain, and remain in healthy relationships. My name is Trey Kearney. I'm a certified life and relationship coach, your favorite certified relationship coach. And I teach you how to maintain, sustain, and remain in healthy relationships. I hope this was helpful for you. Please don't be shy. I'll bring my wife next time. Please bring your wife, Ricardo. Please come into the room together. It works when both people hear the same thing. Or you can go to the New You Nation Network YouTube channel, subscribe, and watch the replay and have a really good conversation with your husband or your wife. A lot of times we're just not having the conversations and it's killing our relationships. We don't know what we don't know. And unfortunately, it causes drama in our relationships because the other person doesn't even know that you weren't satisfied. And fellas, I'm not saying that your woman is not satisfied, but there's a lot of women who are not satisfied because we know that you're going to always reach your climax unless something just crazy happened. But most of the time the man gets to where he's going, and a lot of times the women don't. And we just hoping for that next time. But it don't have to be like that. I can't say that I've been there because I've always basically known my own body. And it don't have to be that way where you're praying and hoping that one of these days I'll get an orgasm. Like it don't got to be like that because all you got to do is have the conversation with your man, and y'all need to really connect, and y'all really need to understand that we both want the same thing. No man wants to feel incompetent, but if you don't tell him and you pretend, fellas, some of them I don't know why women pretend. I'm not pretending for nobody and nothing. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. But I'm not pretending because we're going to have a conversation. It's going to be a soft and gentle conversation for me to have with my spouse because I need you to know that, hey, let's work on some things because it was good, but nobody wants to not get to the satisfaction of the whole purpose of going in the bedroom. And the whole purpose is to reach a climax. Nobody's just going in there for sport. I know I ain't going in for sport. I'm going for a orgasm. And most of us who are, that's the end goal. And if a person doesn't know you're not getting one, they just in there thinking that they satisfying you and it's not their fault, it's yours. So I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the New You Nation Network YouTube channel. And I talk all about relationships. I talk about marriages. I talk about relationships with our children. So we go deep sometimes when it comes to marriage, but we also talk about other relationships that we need to maintain, sustain, and remain. But if you are being the best, highest version of yourself in your life, you can maintain and sustain and remain in healthy relationships in everybody around you because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So sometimes we're the problem. Sometimes we don't speak up for ourselves, like the women who pretend. If you don't speak up for yourself with your husband in the bedroom, you probably don't speak up for yourself anywhere because how we do one thing is how we do everything. If you ain't willing to say, this is my needs are not being met, or how can I meet your needs, you probably are really unhappy in life. And that's not what we want. We want everybody to be happy because I believe in my heart, no matter where you come from, what you've done, how many mistakes you've made, I believe that every person deserves to be happy. And happiness starts with who? Happiness starts with you. So I thank y'all so much for allowing me space in your life to pour into you. Thank you, Noah, for subscribing. I appreciate you. Let's put that up on the screen. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. I hope to see you in the membership where we have our after hours. But I appreciate you. And for my people over on TikTok, please go over to the New You Nation Network YouTube channel, subscribe, leave me a message, and let's grow together. Let's get these marriages, let's get these relationships all the way together. We're going to be talking about engagement. We're going to be talking about the dating phases. We're going to be talking about all different relationship statuses, and we're just going to get it right together. Okay, so that's why I'm here. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Trey Kearney. I'm a certified life and relationship coach, and I hope to see you again next on Thursday. I'm here Mondays. No, I'm here Tuesdays and Thursdays for relationship maintenance, where we talk about all things relationships. And on Mondays, we have the Woman to Woman show. And on Wednesdays, we have Looking for Love with me and my co host, Lamar. And coming soon this season, we're going to have Ladies Night In, where we get together and we just drink and we just talk and we just have a good time with the ladies. And we have on the network Men Hurt Too, a podcast for men. If you are a man, you need motivation, inspiration, please go over and watch Men Hurt Too. I have over 50 interviews of men who share their life. So, again, subscribe, share, and talk to me. Make sure you comment and make sure you watch the whole video. Listen, don't just subscribe. I don't want y'all to just subscribe because I'm asking you to. I want y'all to enjoy the content. The New You Nation Network is content created by Generation X for Generation X. This is our space to grow and to learn and to be seen and to be heard. We are the middle child generation and we've been looked over for too long. So, the New You Nation Network YouTube channel is for us to shine, to grow, to glow, to look at what we want to look at. So I started the New You Nation Network YouTube channel because I was tired of filth on all the other streaming platforms. Straight up, I was tired of twerking and cursing and disrespect and nakedness. And I said, you know what? I am solution based. So when I see a problem, I decide to make a solution for it. Hey, thank you so much, Kimba. I love Ladies Night In. We'll be back. We will be back, Kimba. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Is that you, Mr. Clinton? Hey, Mr. Clinton, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome to Relationship Maintenance. Thank you guys so much. I hope y'all have subscribed. I hope y'all have subscribed. So, good night, everybody. I will see y'all on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Relationship Maintenance, where we talk about all things relationships so that we can maintain, sustain, and remain in healthy relationships. Peace and blessings. I love y'all.